Slardar and Focus Fire, you can easily take it, as seen in the previous series. So, yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of brawling post 10 minutes in the laning stage. Pretty much everybody has some kind of a stun on JustBetter other than Phoenix, but Phoenix has also been... Oh, Spartan in the old chat. Good luck, have fun. Let's go upper bracket is for, you know, what has been said. I think that's one of Nigma Galaxy's quote.
Yeah, what was that? What TI was that from? It was a while back, wasn't it?
Whew. Hard to remember. Was it like 7-ish?
I think, yeah, maybe around then. Maybe around 2017. A while back now. Let's see if Nigma Galaxy do still have that lower bracket magic. Or JustBetter. It's going to be able to knock them out of the qualifiers in this best of 3. Looking at the lane setups. I mean, are you a fan of this then? Obviously, with the way that things have ended up, you know, having the Wind Ranger as the carry. And, you know, we see Wind Ranger in a lot of different positions. Do you think this is the best position for it right now in the most games that we get it coming through?
Well, it does the same job. Farms slightly more early because she doesn't join some of these fights, doesn't have the levels to join. But also a hero that can scale well, and you're going to be playing against Enigma. So they wanted to have something to survive in the lane, and also something to kill off the Eidolons. And again, it's going to be Dragonite against this Leshrac. When we talk about who got better with the introductions of faucets and innate abilities in this matchup, some of the matchups did change. Dragonite did receive a little bit of a buff in this one. Compared to Chronoptic Nourishment. Whoever thought of that is pretty genius. I like it. I like Chronoptic Energy.
What does it mean? What does Chronoptic mean?
There was a meme, you know, some Chronoptic Energy Burst or something like 5-10 years ago. Can't remember, but yeah, Leshrac.
I don't remember that. What was the meme?
Yeah, let me just Google that.
That sounds like an old meme. We don't use words that big anymore. Chronoptic. See how this mid lane. I mean, this would be interesting to watch because I feel like in the past sometimes good Lesh would kind of handle DK, but DK been as good as well, yeah. What was it?
Yeah. So 3 years ago, posted on Reddit, Chronoptic Energy.
Ago.
Yeah. Chronoptic Energy bursts from one plane to the other, evaporating anything it touches. And everybody's just spamming it. So I can't remember the origin of it. Chat will definitely know.
That rings a bell. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a thing. But I don't know what thing it was. But no, now you said that line, I remember that. And there we go. Oh, Valve keeping up with the memes. Takes them 3 years late on it. But, you know, keeping it, you know, showing that they're down with the kids, basically. With their up-to-date meme facets.
So the lane is already back at the tower. With Fisher block and with also Eidolons denying. So there's going to be quite a lot of denies in this lane, but so far so good for Focus, sitting at 8-1 on his Wind Ranger, and he's paired up with one of the best supports right now with Phoenix, so that's going to feel pretty nice. Gives them a lot of kill threat, GH behind enemy lines. Making sure to block that camp. We said during the draft, very important to block the small camp.
Top lane Astral, they'll be able to get him. Kuro with the glimpse back sets up for Miracle to claim the first blood.
That's a really strong lane for Nigma Galaxy. Playing Slardar into 2 range heroes, and as I said multiple times, Weaver, level 2, strongest hero in the game, having Geminate attack, Shukuchi, Swarm, you're ready to go. Kuroki has Glimpse available. Astral doesn't have TP. Not sure what happened there, if he tried to TP out or what happened.
I think earlier he died to a neutral creep. He denied himself to neutral, I think, in a...
Oh, when I was Googling about Chronoptic Energy.
It was during the Chronoptic incident, yeah.
When that plane crashed or whatever it is because of the burst of energy from Chronoptic beam. That makes a lot of sense what I just said. Back to the top lane.
Yeah, the CS so far on this top, it's rough start for Skylight. Not having an easy one. Against these two. Very easy for Miracle and Kuro to hold the lane in good position. yeah, both offlaners really having a slower start. FBZ definitely being dealt with. We're seeing the Eidolons, Spartan and Focus are able to look towards them and take them out anytime FBZ tries to present them in the lane.
Everybody used the spell at the same time. Fissure, Power Shot,
Beautiful.
and Malefice. So you kind of heard the sound at the same time. Dota sounds are so well made.
They're very good.
Yeah, that was having some sound issue like 2-3 weeks ago. There was a bug for 2 or 3 days, and I just couldn't play Dota. Like it's completely different when you play without sound.
Wait, what was wrong with your sound? Did you plug your headphones in?
No, it just had this like crackling noise. It was, but Valve did fix it quickly. Just started randomly. Yeah,
it's very even right now.
Yeah, that's why I said Dragonite, you know.
Yeah.
With this,
he always does well.
He does well. Once he hits level 6, I want to see some potential rotation. He's also not the one who's picking up the bottle, so you want to steal the runes from Sumail/Rack. And Sumail not putting any points whatsoever in Split Earth, maxing out Chronoptic damage, 3 points in Diabolic Edict.
Top lane there, a bit of a miss. They may have had that kill on Skylark, but Miracle not actually getting the bugs on him. And if he did, they would have gone for the glimpse back and probably would have had him. A bit of a miss there.
One thing that surprises me the most is the Spartan didn't die yet. 5 minutes into the game, he's going in.
Bottom lane, Spartan, he's going to be able to get FBZ. Is he even going to die for this
one?
He has Spartan, he's not. He's fine. And he's able to turn. They'll get the 2 of them down here. Spartan even going to survive against the creeps. As you say, this is Spartan stepping up his early gameplay.
Him and Focus keeping each other, keeping the spirits high in the team. Early point in Shackle Shot. He got level 4 from that one and saw the opportunity and took it. Usually you want to max out your wind run, of course, but in this lane they have no stuns whatsoever. So that's going to be, I believe, full Tranquil Boots on Spartan. Never mind, doesn't have. He's selling his items, bringing something new. He decided to change his mind. Kuroki making a rotation. Same goes for GH. They want to secure the rune. For Sumail, it's stop.
This rune will be there. Top lane, Skylark. Getting aggressive onto Miracle. Be able to trade a bit more damage. In fact, they've got the Bramble connection onto him. Another bash, but underneath the tier 1, Miracle will be safe. They can't dive for him yet, Astral and Skylark.
Tog is having some issues in the mid lane. I said I wanted to see his supports rotating. This is 3 points in Diabolic Edict. 2 supports from Nigma Galaxy and the Catapult. If nobody responds, that's a dead tower.
A lot of damage here.
Okay, he managed to pull it off. With Breathe Fire. Pull off the creep aggro. But still, damage has been done. Next Edict, where there is no one around, you're going to lose your tower.
See if he gets a bit more backup from the supports next time round. 7 minutes and both teams able to secure their own wisdom runes. Spartan maybe considering getting in from an angle on towards the bottom if Focus can get in with the setup onto FBZ. Just to deal with the Eidolons first. They've got the Shackle Shot connection. A TP is going to be coming over for this. Sumail heading down to the bottom lane with this Invis rune. We'll see if this is able to set up for anything. Focus and Skylark, Focus and Spartan, sorry, are ready for this one. Looks like as far back under the tower they are, will mean that Sumail not able to look for an aggressive move and probably just swing back towards that mid lane.
Gotta be careful rotating away from lane where you're laning against Dragonite. He pops Corrosive, that Elder Dragon form, and takes down your tower at least half the damage. Skylark will try to TP out. Glimpse has already been used, so they have nothing to stop it with.
That's going to be a solid answer to that sort of play. TP out, always going to save him. Keeps held after the glimpse. Other than that, it's going to need GH to come in with a move if they want to try and find something. GH will be able to steal the illusion rune. Probably cost him his life here with the dive forward from Spartan. GH will fall. Miracle turning up for the action in this mid lane. Sumail, he's caught by the Cursed Crown and the Brambles. Sumail goes down. Thug, he's able to clean up the double, and Miracle, he's not able to finish off Astral as Astral heads into the Shadow Realm and TP's out of it. Nigma Galaxy, they try and take that fight mid, end up losing 2 heroes and not getting anything in return.
JustBetter bringing in numbers. You can see damage coming out mostly from Leshrac. But overtime damage, Dragon Knight and also Phoenix with Dying Light. He gets Fire Spirits on top of Earthshaker, who's only level 4. This is the problem with position 4 Earthshaker. If you're not getting anything done early on, your game between, I would say, 7 and 15, 16, 17 minutes is going to be pretty difficult to play. Not having a Blink Dagger, he at least did find some neutral item for himself early on. Royal Jelly. The best neutral item you can find on Earthshaker early on is Trusty Shovel to get mana, get HP, and get some extra gold, which is exactly what you need to get the Blink Dagger. Oh, top lane.
They're going to try and do something. It's a miracle. It has to already pop the time-lapse, though, getting caught in the bramble. And even with GH turning up, they weren't able to get the setup onto Skylark or Astral, so JustBetter continue to remain safe.
Looking at the build, Dragon Knight, Tug is going for Blink Dagger immediately. Seems like they want to keep the pressure. I also wouldn't mind seeing a Mage Slayer. Like, it's such a great Mage Slayer game. You're going to be playing against Leshrac. It's the item that does destroy him. Spartan's going.
Yeah, he's going to get the setup, but good glimpse back will tear focus back away from FBZ. Spartan's going to try and finish up the kill with the Fire Spirits and the Blood Grenade, and he's got it.
He snipes him.
Spartan able to hit his spells. Can he get a deny here from the Ancients? He's going to try for it, but GH, he's in with the Fisher to make sure the Nigma Galaxy do get the kill in return.
And they're getting something out of it, but both supports on Nigma Galaxy are quite under-leveled, especially Earthshaker. Not the most level-dependent hero. It's not you're going to be landing some big salamis early on, but you want to have multiple points in Fisher. Maybe that Echo Slam will allow you to get the extra stun, get some extra damage, and get a kill. Now Smoke, Blink Dagger, ready on Tug. They want to jump. They want a big kill. Sumail is being eyed on, but also Astral, level 4 on Dark Willow. Haven't noticed that one. Would definitely love to have that extra damage from level 6.
Ooh, Smoke on Smoke gets dispelled. It's unlikely now that Thug's able to make the surprise move that he'd hoped for with that Blink.
Spartan pausing the game, checking what's happening with his position 4, why he is level 4 11 minutes into the game. Just kidding. But yeah, Dark Willow, if you're not owning early on, the hero has issues getting the levels, can't really clear the waves fast. You need that level 6 again to be able to do so. I think Blink Dagger on Dragon Knight is a bit of a mistake here.
Sure.
I would prefer if it's a Mage Slayer, gives you some extra farm potential as well. Now you're going to have like a naked Blink Dagger. And you also need to check the levels on your hero. So now you don't have a hero to play with. And it's going to take him good 2 or 3 minutes to get that level 6. It also makes you much tankier. Like, you get one hit in, means that you're most likely not going to die to Leshrac, Spartan, in no man's land.
He's going to have to dive away. Keep vision, though. Kuro will have a glimpse at the ready, so it's taking quite a bit of time here to chase him out.
Space created. GH,
I mean, he certainly is.
Well.
Yeah, GH taking a lot of damage in return. Spartan will go down, but the damage of the Spirits, it's going to allow him to get GH. So absolutely worth there from Spartan.
That's a bit of an uncharacteristic mistake from GH. He didn't get the XP, but he also, got the kill. Got almost 300 gold for it. Things are looking good for JustBetter.
Well, they are.
Continue to farm up.
And look at this Blink jump down bottom. Thug. He's in with the setup on a FBZ, and Focus easily having the damage with the Focus Fire.
Okay. If he can play with Wind Ranger or wait until Dark Willow gets level 6, Astral, well, he's not getting out of this one alive.
Somehow. Easily pumping out the AoE damage to take him out. May be able to turn back over towards the tower. They are losing the bottom one as Thug and Focus push on. Spartan in the neighborhood as well with the Supernova ready to drop if Nigma Galaxy do bring the fight towards them. Tower's gone. That's the Maelstrom done here for Focus.
Spartan really enjoying himself this game, playing on their side of the map. Being very annoying. That Supernova back up from Dragon Knight if necessary. They did take down the tower. And also Skylark continues to farm up. And speaking of farming up, he is going for a heavily farm-oriented build on Slaughter. Echo Saber as first item. Usually we don't see that nowadays. When Echo Saber was first introduced, people were toying with it. I think it can work on certain offlaners like Underlord nowadays. Not necessarily as your first item. Night Stalker is fine buying that as his first item. But Slardar, it is... Maybe he thinks, okay, my Dragonite picked up a Blink Dagger, so I don't necessarily need to get a second Blink Dagger immediately, so I'll continue to farm up. Be that secondary carry.
Yeah, I think it's exactly that, yeah. It gives them that potential. Well, so Thug, he's very, very active. Again, another smoke coming in, wants to continue to make these plays with the Blink. So who's going to show first? Kuro. Spartan's got eyes on him. Thug still remaining hidden in the shadows. Mail stepping up. The smoke will dispel between the two of them. Tier 1 tower nearly to fall in the mid. They're going to try and set him on a focus. They'll drop the Static Storm, but the dive forward from Spartan is there.
Oh, the Yule Scepter caught him there.
But the Supernova comes out before the stun connects. They're trying to take the egg down, and they'll succeed. As Nigma Galaxy deal with Spartan. Now let's see if they can chase out for more. Thug finding himself a handy shield rune. Turning actually get the shackle shot. Power shot as well onto both of them. Doesn't matter. They have to keep backing away.
Manages to blink out thanks to that shield rune. That was the most classic Spartan move I've seen so far in this game. Like, he's been in their faces, but this one, black hole in the middle of 5 people pretty much underneath the tower with no protection whatsoever. Skylark was not in that fight. He's still continuing to farm the top lane.
Because he said black hole.
I meant Supernova. Supernova.
Yeah, we're mixing up our stars here. You know?
Yeah. Supernova is stronger than the black hole.
Get your astrology right. Skylark, he's gone. They'll get the kill up top. Quick move there as he was playing a bit greedy with the farm. They're able to take him down. He does, of course, have the Echo complete, so his farm will continue to stay good. But a good kill for Nigma Galaxy. Miracle, his game, his farm still remains in a good spot at the top there. There's the Dragon Lance and pretty much has the goal to get the Maelstrom out. So we'll be on track for a solid Gleipnir timing. This is to continue.
So Mael, usually we don't see Yule Scepter being rushed anymore. Okay.
It's a quick jump.
That's going to save him here. Not really.
And the rest of the Nigma Galaxy is heading over. Maybe see if they can get something in return from this. Miracle is going to turn towards Spartan. Spartan dives away and he's out. They take him down, and Kuro, he's got the control with the kinetic field and the Static Storm laid down onto Thug. Thug will fall. Nigma Galaxy get the two of them. Power shot not quite going to clip onto Kuro, so Kuro lives. Astral lays down the Bramble. It'll be enough to hold back Miracle and get the space for the rest of JustBetter to escape.
And that damage from Geminate attack, Maelstrom proc, brings down Astral from 100 to 20% HP. And Yule Scepter, again, usually we don't see that item anymore unless you have no lockdown, you're playing against Storm Spirit. But this game, great against Windrunner, great against Dispelling Yourself, Miracle.
And he wants to try and steal these stacks, but he's caught by the Bramble. He's trying to follow up with the Terrorize. He will have the Terrorize, not quite there in time. Shikuchi's away. FBZ, of course, has the threat at the black hole. If they do fight in towards them, but they won't. They'll push Nigma Galaxy back, give themselves the chance to finish off. Well, okay, I tell you what, he got at least, what, 4 of those?
4 of those. That's 200 plus gold for GH.
That's his Blink Dagger.
Blink Dagger.
That's his Blink Dagger done. Easy money there for GH with his Fisher.
And he's ready to play right now. So
yeah.
Blink Dagger, 16 minutes into the game, considering how everything went for him. He was 0-2-0, quite under-leveled, managing to salvage the game for himself. Echo Slam is not going to be as potent. Of course, only 1 point in Aftershock, or 2 out of 5, now that it's part of his innate ability.
See what they can do with the reveal. They're definitely set up for the fight. Echo into Black Hole and Static Storm. They've got a solid way of going in and killing whoever they want. Spartan has got the egg. Preparation to fight back in these teamfight scenarios. Nigma Galaxy, they'll head down towards the bottom half of the map. Want to try and finish off this Tier 1 tower.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a defense of this bottom Tier 1 tower. Lane is pushed in, so they have a little bit of time, but Nigma Galaxy already did set everything up in the bottom lane. top lane still needs to be killed from JustBetter. They do have Focus Fire, they do have Dragonite. Not a surprise that they were unable to take down the tower almost 18 minutes into the game.
Just a tier 1 for tier 1 trade. They want to go in for more. Nigma Galaxy. BZ. He's just going to split back up. He's going to continue to get the farm in the mid, try and get the BKB done next. They're looking towards Roshan JustBetter. Skylark ready to start things off with the Corrosive Haze. They've got a good shot at taking this down. I mean, Nigma Galaxy is smoked up. They are going to head over. And actually looks like JustBetter, they're hesitating. They don't want to get caught in a fight in the pit. They'd rather take the fight outside beforehand.
And they go for it. Maybe if that was level 2 Corrosive Haze, it would be enough and they would commit with the Focus Fire. But this Observer Ward scouted all 5 members of JustBetter. Right in front of the Roche pit. It does see pretty much everything. So they want to take the fight. Double Blink Dagger available. 1 on Enigma, 1 on Earthshaker.
Yeah, they've got great information here, Nigma Galaxy. Gonna see them start to split. Skylark has to TP back towards the mid. They're gonna, in fact, all just escape this area.
They can't escape because Nigma Galaxy can't really just take Roshan immediately. They can try, but if also JustBetter want to take that fight, they can bring it there by smoking up and rushing to the top lane. Nigma Galaxy will do it, seeing that members of JustBetter TP'd out. I don't know if they are giving too much respect to this Black Hole because you have Supernova available. Maybe they were waiting. Focus maybe made a call and he said, I need a BKB for the next fight. Getting very close to it. Less than 100 gold away.
Yeah, Nigma Galaxy is going to be very happy with that. And the fact that JustBetter did not stick around try and piece together a fight. They get themselves a free Roche.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
2 big items that just came out. Maybe 3 because Tug finished his BKB. It's on the Courier. Blink Dagger on Slaughter needed extra 30 up to a minute to finish off those items. So maybe went to the Roche pit slightly too early. Didn't have that Corrosive Haze level 2. Extra 5 armor with Focus Fire does make quite a lot of difference on Roshan. But I could still see them take a fight even into this Aegis. If they are grouped up, Focus is on a different side of the map, does not have TP available.
Samael. Walk into the opening here from Thug, but it is just the 2 of them, so nowhere near enough follow-up to threaten the Leshrac. Their superior control of the map right now, Nigma Galaxy. The numbers are close, but with the Aegis in their favor.
Barton needs to be careful. They'd use Sunray, losing his HP, dying for me. Skylark will finish off the job. Astral will get it. Spartan did buy 1 for himself. So now you have Cursed Crown, even more brambles that you need to navigate through.
Nigma Galaxy can look for their Tormentor themselves. Swing back, finish that off. They've got another smoke coming out on Spartan, so maybe JustBetter do try and go for a move. It's going to be difficult whilst there's this 3 minutes of Aegis on Miracle. Both teams happy to farm it out for now.
Bloodstone really finished on Samael. Yeah, no big item coming out on Miracle. He did finish off his Gleipnir, BKB / Lincoln's very far away from it. But I want to see them fix the lanes and try to get the fight going. It seems like this is I need another item type of a game where everybody's waiting. Now FBZ is like, oh, I'm recipe away from my BKB, and then it's not going to sync up with the BKB on Weaver. Everybody is waiting, but this is also the fight that I wanted to see JustBetter make. Smoke, they have quite a lot of damage. If Miracle gets caught here, ooh, could have been big. This could have been massive.
A step ahead. They get out before they're found. And with the focus that they sort of draw bottom, Nigma Galaxy, they can get the pressure back on this top tier 1. Miracle. Already Already scouting things out here in the triangle area. See, there's some ancients to be taken.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Going up with the TPs, JustBetter. Fighting into this is still pretty difficult, Thug. He's going to try and start something with the jump Dragon Tail onto Sumail. Focus heading in as well. A focus fire, but with the Yules here buying a bit of time for Sumail, is it enough to save him? It certainly isn't. They'll drop the Supernova. They get the kill. Have to commit quite a bit for that. The two BKBs on both Focus and Thug, and Spartan with the Supernova. But it will kill off that mid Leshrac. Take Sumail out of the game.
Nigma Galaxy wants to take a fight right now. Seems like even 4v5, knowing that these BKBs are down, still running that minute on Aegis. Astral.
Skylark.
Ooh, the damage.
He's going to get him with the jump. He's trying to jump GH, but GH is able to hold his ground with the Echo Slam, and they just kill off Skylark for his attempts. GH will probably take out the Spirit Vessel as Spartan's able to dive in and still finish him off. But Miracle, he cleans up Astral as well off to the side of it. They get the glimpse back onto Spartan. They're going to be able to get all 3 kills here for Miracle.
Miracle is back into the game. On top of CS, on top of net worth, 6-0 and 1. Didn't die a single time. Now with Aegis running out, he's going to finish off his BKB, and there's going to be BKB for FBZ for the next fight. We haven't heard or haven't seen the black hole other than me misplacing that, misusing it for Phoenix ulti.
And not yet.
Saving those charges for the late game. If it only worked that way.
Yeah, that'd be pretty wild. Yeah, if you added any sort of ability to the game where you can only use it a finite amount of times, and then if you're kind of screwed otherwise.
Kuro aggressively blinking in.
A very aggressive blink there. Was not expecting to find Focus or Skylark, but he does.
For a second, I thought it was a different hero. Disruptor did blink in. Probably wanted to deward the area around the Twin Gate. Try to set up some vision. Oh, he caught him midair, FBZ.
Just a few seconds as well before Supernova would have been back up. 4 seconds on the cooldown as he goes down. So the perfect time to strike there from FBZ and GH.
Quite a lot of these interesting deaths that we see. First, position 5 from Nigma Galaxy. Kuro blinks in, dies immediately. Then Spartan playing, again, super aggressive. We've seen extremely aggressive Supernova early on in the middle of 4/5 heroes and underneath the tower. Still relatively farmed, like most farmed support in the game right now. Having Spirit Vessel, having Shard on himself, going for potential Shivas. Right now, only Helm available for him.
Nigma Galaxy. See how strong they feel here if they want to push on for the tier 2s. Continue to move around as a unit. All their ults at the ready. They know they've got pretty easy kill threat. Skylark picks up an invis, but JustBetter continue to just play a bit more separated across the map. Trying to catch back up in farm.
Haven't seen that one big fight from both of the teams, heavily committing to see Supernova against the Black Hole, people using the BKBs, maybe some buybacks on the supports. Roshan has been taken down quite early on. What was that, like 18, 19 minutes from Nigma Galaxy? It will potentially respawn in a minute. And we've seen a lot of these dodges on the ganks that they try to go for. Were not very successful. Radiant did use the scan. Let's see if Miracle gets jumped here.
It's a hard target to take down with the farm that he has. And with the team behind him, many ways that the rest of Nigma Galaxy can jump in to save him. It's not able to find anything. JustBetter. Really waiting for that Aghanims on Wind Ranger before they go for something themselves. Don't want to be caught in a
not sure if
situation.
that's the item here. Usually we don't see that item being picked up early on carry Wind Ranger, but seems like he wants to play a bit of a different game. Maybe try to snipe Enigma, try to get tend to use a bad black hole or kill some of these supports in the back lines. You need to commit with the BKB, though. If you're going to be running into multiple heroes, XP Rune about to respawn in the next 15. Very farm-heavy game. Everybody just waiting, again, for another item. Never fight ready.
Definitely feels like that's playing out to Nigma Galaxy's advantage here. Each moment, continuing to keep that lead ahead.
Let me take my stick, the wooden stick that I have on my PC, try to poke them a little bit to do something. Nothing has been going on. A couple of these failed gank attempts. Everybody, jokes aside, waiting for Roche to respawn since they killed it relatively early on. Observer ward being pinged out. Kuroki did just place it, but they're going to pop the smoke. FBZ, good target to get a jump on first.
Oh, they've got eyes on him. They get the Dragon Tail opening into the Terrorize, but he's able to actually get the BKB off in time. He's going to turn and drop the black hole. Well, Spartan dives into that in an attempt to put a stop to it. And tell you what, they're actually able to kill FBZ off. And Thug survives. The Supernova's ready in place at the side of the fight. Nigma Galaxy, they have to step back a little bit. Miracle's going to try and chase down Skylar, but he did not have enough damage on his own to kill him. Jump in from GH with the Echo Slam and the burst of the Thunderstrike. They'll get focus, and now Miracle can turn over towards Spartan. Gets in with the BKB, will be able to clean up the double. So a bit of a messy start there to the fight for Nigma Galaxy, but they managed to come out on top. So if they can get something else, they'll be able to get the glimpse back on any of these, so no further kill to be had. It's a bit of a messy one, but Nigma Galaxy, they get the 2 for 1.
This whole fight pretty much has been pretty lackluster in terms of execution. The Terrorize doesn't connect, then Enigma gets the black hole off. Dragonite does manage to get out of trouble, but Windranger heavily commits using the focus fire, and they don't get the value out of it. Sure, you do kill off FBZ in the end with the focus fire, but you don't get any kills. You did commit with the BKB, and then GH, his positioning, staying further away from a fight, gets the Fisher, gets the Echo Slam on top of Windranger, and she does die. Roshan will be on Radiant's side. That's going to be Roshan's banner, and Aegis available.
Seeing if they could try and get the catch on Skylark, but he was very quick with the blink there to make it out in time. They can go for this, but at the same time, yeah, JustBetter will certainly want to bring them the fight. 25 seconds till Supernova's back up for Spartan. Should have it for the next team fight, and a fair bit of a window, of course, where that's up, and threats such as the Black Hole and the Echo Slam won't quite be back there for Nigma.
Supernova coming off cooldown in 15 seconds. This is the time. Like, they need to use this good 30 up to 45 seconds to be able to get something done. Try to catch them off guard where they have no big abilities available. Nigma will smoke and try to look for something. Lincoln's has also been delivered on Miracle, who's sitting deathless in this game. 8-0 and 1.
Gonna see FBZ, but FBZ quickly blinks away as soon as the smoke dispels. Knowing that they're waiting for him in the trees, they'll try and set things up with Skylark getting glimmered. He'll clear the wave first.
Nigma Galaxy managed to reset. All of the abilities are coming off cooldown. Black Hole ready in 15. Echo Slam as well.
That definitely makes this fight attempt a whole lot more complicated for JustBetter if they want to continue to look for this. They'll avoid one another. They'll still want to hold this area, Nigma Galaxy, with Roshan being ready for them. Skylark.
Both teams waiting. I think Nigma Galaxy will start Roshan. They don't have the most explosive damage to kill it, but eventually they will bring it down and will force JustBetter into Roche fight, where they have Static Storm, where they have Black Hole and Echo Slam. So two heroes who are killing Roche are pretty much Lestrak and Weaver. Our shot will scout things out.
Skylark Coming in with the jump. He gets the two-man crush. He's going to look towards Samael first. Now he's considering backing off.
Bloodstone.
Now he's going to stand his ground. He's going to see if he can steal it, but the black hole comes in from FBZ onto the three of them. Echo Slam down onto the head of Focus as Nigma Galaxy. They'll get the kills. They'll get the Roche. They'll get the Aegis. And they should just get the cleanup. Thunderstrike down on the Thug. Glimpse back as well to put a stop to Spartan's attempt to escape with the TP out. As they'll find the four of them. Astral, he's lucky to get out with the Shadow Round TP and D before the Gleipnir connects. Nigma Galaxy, 4 kills, Roshan and an Aegis. They get it all the cost.
Yeah, great decision-making from Nigma Galaxy. Forcing JustBetter to come into the Roche pit. They know exactly where they want to take the fight, how strong they are, and FBZ keeping the distance. Same goes for GH. You have 2 very tanky cores, one with Bloodstone BKB, the other one with the BKB and Lincoln sitting inside the pit, killing Roshan, and it gives just enough time for FBZ to get the jump, forcing the hand. JustBetter needed to make some kind of a reaction, and they don't see Enigma, so he gets a 2-man black hole, pulls Focus in from the outside of the Roche pit, trying to pull him in, and he just dies pretty much from 100 to 0 during the black hole.
Yeah, great stuff from FBZ. Should be able to get a fair bit done with this push if they want to. I mean, I guess the cooldowns again are going to be up a bit sooner, but at this point, Miracle with the farm that he has got a lot of damage. Demon Edge going into that MKB next.
He also has level 20 talent. That talent plus 90 Gemini attack, that's 160 on your hit, and then you have Maelstrom proc, you hit again. You have Mana Burn / Mana Break, 115 talent. And once you get to level 25, having that extra Geminate that combines level 20 Geminate attack, things get pretty damn difficult to sustain against Beaver damage. When this hero gets on top of you with a BKB, you're pretty much dead, 100 to 0.
Thug. Okay, just a bit of a tickle there from Miracle and a time lapse out. Didn't want to pressure it too hard, was maybe scared of the threat of there being more behind, was trying to force out BKB charge. They don't get it. Thug keeps his cool, doesn't press it.
Samael will get shard from the Tormi. That's the last shard on their team. So fighting in this area of effect, let's say there's going to be a next Roche fight, like the one that we've seen, things are going to get pretty difficult for JustBetter. Using Split Earth on top of you, you get jumped. Like if you don't pop a BKB, you get stunned, and you're most likely gonna die. 35 minutes in, these are 2 catapult waves. Let's see if Nigma Galaxy wants to push one of those waves, pop the Edict, pop a BKB, try to, slow siege the high ground. It can be risky. You still gotta respect the damage, still gotta respect the control from JustBetter. Getting jumped by Slardar, getting jumped by Dragon Knight, Focus Fire. You can die pretty easily.
Corrupt. Close to his Aghanim's. Just 1,000 gold away for the Disruptor. Bottom push ready to go. Same time, maybe Miracle and FBZ looking for a catch around the mid. So they can go for Focus. They're going to try. FBZ is with the blink black hole. They lock him down, and Miracle's got the damage.
He was so ready with that one. Using pretty much a blind black hole, because Windranger was invis during Windrun with Aghanim Scepter. And he lands it. FBZ. Last 2 black holes have really been on point. I don't think we've even seen black holes before that. So 100% black hole usage is top tier.
He's absolutely been saving them for where they count the most. Great stuff. At bottom, Skylark. They're going to find him, or maybe he's able to just squeeze through that little bit of a gap.
Hey, how the hell did he find that gap? On my screen with Fisher, there's not enough space between that tree for Slardar to sneak through. He is Fish after all, very slippery.
That is true. Let's see what the plan is here for JustBetter. When they've got a carry Windranger back up, maybe they can try and go out for a hunt whilst this black hole's down for 90 seconds. Thug and Astral, they look to be getting aggressive. They don't have the whole team with them. Spartan and Focus making their way over. I guess Skylar will be there quickly enough. They're going to try for the jump. They're going to look to GH. Terrorize down, but Samel's going to put the BKB in time. They'll kill GH. Samel, though, he's going to be able to step away, Focus. Look for the shackle and the focus fire, but yours is going to buy Samel time. And the rest of Nigma Galaxy have turned up, so now they could be in a bit of trouble here, JustBetter, if they can't get out quick enough. Focus has to put the BKB. Gets glimmered up. He'll be able to retreat. Split off will catch on to the two of them. JustBetter, they'll get out. So they go pretty aggressive for that move. They only get the one kill, but they at least don't lose anybody for it.
Sumail buying a little bit more time. With that Yule Scepter pops the BKB, GH was the one who suffered the death immediately, changes his item build, doesn't have much gold to work with, but wants A on disc. Does not want to get bursted like that. If you get jumped by Dragon Tail, by Slaughter, you're pretty much going to die almost instantly. Dark Willow, the Gleipnir.
Yeah, another catch. Miracle always in with the answer to that Shadow Realm TP.
Glebson Globson, that's why this item is so good on Weaver. I mean, there are two different routes. As we said, you can go for Deso, but in this game, it feels much better to get Gleipnir playing into high armor and also playing against Wind Rangers. So before you get MKB to have those procs land, Focus has quite a lot of damage. If he catches somebody off guard, has Ancient Guardian.
Miracle's going to find him.
Wow.
The Mindbreaker.
Mindbreaker and also Glibson Globson. You great against Invis, great against what do they have? Glimmer Cape and also Windrun with the Invis Aghanim Scepter upgrade. 23.5k damage from Miracle.
It's definitely starting to look pretty rough here for JustBetter. Falling 17k behind. Nigma Galaxy coming in with a very carefully played game here. Not taking risks. Slowly building their lead, and it's working out for them.
Kind of expected to see Slaughter's numbers being low, but 6.9k, not nice. Like in a game like this where you had relatively free laning stage, this Echo Saber build, I feel like so far it has not worked out for him. He needs a little bit more time to get the value out of the item. Looks cool though. Echo Saber plus Defiant Shell, hitting people 3 times in a second if you get attacked.
That's always fun. Yeah, that's true. You're gonna get that bash up pretty quickly.
Radiant's top tower is under
Nigma
attack.
Galaxy, top tier 2 is gonna be theirs.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So if they go for more, they do have all their ultimates. They've got good ways of jumping the high ground.
Galaxy still gonna respect going for the high ground. Again, that burst damage, they're not the only one to do have this chronoptic outburst damage on their side. They can easily get killed. One focus fire with corrosive haze, jump from DK or Slaughter, and Skylark will finish off the Tormy. So shard for Dragonite, Fireball, some extra damage, of course, nothing too crazy.
The setup here, Kuro. Standing Storm down on the Spartan, and indeed that's going to get the job done very easily. We see GH getting jumped by Skylark. He's going to pop the Echo Slam, jump for from FPZ. He's in with the Black Hole. He's caught the two of them. It's going to allow them to bring Skylark down, maybe, or maybe not now. The final right clicks from Miracle and the Gleipnir will get him. So sure, they'll lose GH, but FPZ again coming in to make sure that they can take down these cores in return.
Another great Black Hole, catching 2 of them. Dragonite, Tag was very risky there, knowing that if he doesn't have that level 20 talent, he walks into a Black Hole. Extra Dragon Form all. Gleipnir again.
And he's got a lot of damage here with his amplified damage rune. He's tearing through the Dragon Knight. The Supernova will be there. Samel, he's going to get caught underneath it. But the damage that he's kicking out, it's enough as well with the sustain to keep him alive. Double kill for Samel. Triple kill for Samel. Everybody's dead on JustBetter. And nobody has buyback.
Yeah, the sustain that they have, this Lincoln Sphere that they've been using, BKBs as well, Yule Scepter plus a Bloodstone. He goes back to half HP and damage from Samael and Miracle in the previous fight. GH was the one who died off immediately, and they're going to plant the banner. Finally, this item does something. Very happy about the item. AoE is just big enough to get the value out of it, but you can also counter it. Like you can't just plant it at tier 3 tower and influence the creeps getting closer to tier 4s. And Hug is gonna call it.
He's called it. He's called it. I mean, after that sort of fight and after being this far behind, there's no coming back in this one. GG's call. This game won. Going to Nigma Galaxy, and it really did look like that for the...
They could. The one thing I didn't like in their performance in the first game is that they were unable to keep the tempo. I think with Beastmaster Luna, you should have a clearer picture how to do it. But you never know. With JustBetter team, anything can happen. Spartan on the clockwork has that expanded armature, starting with the cogs immediately. One of the best level 1 abilities in the game. They're going in, focus.
They're trying to... Spartan's coming in from the side. I mean, he's got a 3-man cogs. They've got the Inkswell as well. JustBetter, they're going to push forward a 4-man Inkswell stun. They're looking towards Kuro first, but Spartan, he's going to get focused. They get the first blood for Thug. Nigma Galaxy, they get the kill in return, taking down Spartan. They're looking over towards Skylark, but they're not going to be able to chase him out. So just the 1-for-1. But obviously, JustBetter. First blood for them, and it's first blood for the mid. First blood for Thug.
Not too bad of a trade for Nigma Galaxy, considering the way it looked at the start is, oh man, 3-man cogs into Inkswell. It's a long duration ability, 27 seconds, so you will get one of those. If you go for Stroke of Fate, you might get 2, and then you've seen the damage from Phoenix. He was the one who stopped the aggression, over 1,000 damage already with Fire Spirits.
We'll get the favorable amount of the bounty runes as well, taking 2 and denying 1. JustBetter. See how these setups go. Mid, Sumail on his Ember. Had some good moves in the game yesterday. Wasn't able to get the win, but some flashy plays to be had by Sumail.
Ember feels really good in the patch. You're still, go for the same items pretty much, picking up the Mage Slayer, going for the Maelstrom, having that double strike, double impact, on Ember Spirit, his faucet, which allows you to get even more farm. You proc those Maelstrom procs as well with your second attack. Feels really good. They don't have a stun. They don't have that blink stun this time around, so the fights might need to last slightly longer until they are going to be fight ready. But yeah, a slower lineup from Nigma Galaxy. Will need quite a lot of time to build it up. FBZ, what is he going for? I see a couple of bracers for him. GH in the bottom lane, dropping low, but it is a Phoenix with Dying Light, so has a free Radiance pretty much.
Yeah, Spartan taking a lot of damage in return there for that trade. As this bottom lane, I mean, does it stay safe for Focus, or is there going to be a lot of pressure from this Phoenix brew?
Oh, if they get an opener, if Spartan is pulling, the lane's pushed in, they could definitely punish with to roll out the barrel. Faucet to why is roll out the barrel not a Witch Doctor faucet? This really bothers me.
That's true. I like the classic song. Top lane, Miracle. The backup of Kuro. A very aggressive duo though between Skylark and Astral. Bottom lane, Spartan. Will be able to hold them back and get away from his own cogs. Make sure that he doesn't die. Still remaining very low on the bottom lane on the clock. Mid lane, CS so far. Slight edge here for Thug on the first few waves against the Ember.
In the bottom lane, the reason why Spartan is unable to play as aggressive is he didn't bring a healing salve. This is the matchup playing against Phoenix, playing against the Brewmaster. You know that once you go in for a trade, you're going to drop down super low. So instead of bringing another set of tangos, you need to have a healing salve. GH, he's out of mana, but doesn't need much mana to cast his abilities.
Might be able to chase down Spartan with the spirits connecting. They dive forward.
Lotus,
Spartan's going to get the Lotus. Will be able to grab it and pops it. It won't save him. Nigma Galaxy get the kill.
This is going to be the killer lane for them. Top lane is more about sustain. It's Morphling, and it's also Treant Protector. So you might get a trade kill, but you're not going to be the one trying to put the pressure and trying to be aggressive.
Watching the mid, both of them getting it incredibly low. Quite able to threaten one another. Sumail will back up, go for the bounty rune refuel. Top lane, continues to be slightly easier for Skylark in this matchup on the early few levels. Getting a good few denies in as well, away from Miracle's morph.
Who do you think is the biggest loser when the faucets and innate abilities were first introduced? I'll hold that thought. Focus.
Oh, can they get him? They can. They're going to get Spartan as well, so this bottom duo lane continues to look better and better. I mean, the biggest loser... Wait, there was a hero that kind of got screwed by the facets, wasn't it? Who was it?
I think it's Treant Protector. He just didn't get anything. He's like, yeah, this is it. You already have this, and you're going to keep the same thing.
Wait, what are trees to? I mean, is it always the same one you're taking, or...?
And I meant like the innate ability. You got like
the innate
Nature's Guys.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
it's like Faucet. He has an okay one. This sapling with Leech Seed. It does feel nice, but with innate abilities, you're like, I really didn't get anything. This.
Well, mid lane, they're in with the combo. Have they got enough burst to take down Sumail? They don't. He's able to get the slight off. Sumail, another Phantom's Embrace is thrown down upon him. He's able to kill it in time. He's going to live. He's even considering reaching back in for another slight. It comes in, won't be enough to kill Thug. Sumail survives there through the attempts of Astral and Thug. Bottom. He's in the cogs, but these two won't have enough to take him down. With the classic innate at the start was that people weren't really having a good time with, or thinking was quite funny. Was it the Enchantress one, right? What about that one?
The Enchantress one?
Where you just get a neutral item drop.
Oh, yeah, that one. I mean...
The Forest freebie.
People were saying that it also doesn't work. I saw it on Reddit the other day.
Wait, what? There's no way
sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work for some reason. Hopefully that's going to get fixed. Or because I didn't test it. I didn't, go into jungle and use it 100 times just to test it out because some guy on Reddit said it. But I do believe that guy.
Shout out to that.
For now.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
So far, I've got to say, overall, this start is now 1K lead already for Nigma Galaxy. It doesn't feel like JustBetter is getting that early edge that they kind of want to begin the snowball with their heroes. I mean, they're not, they're not falling behind. The cores are farming. It's still early days, but a couple of kills here and there from Nigma Galaxy, giving them a little bit of an edge.
Yeah, but we don't see that aggression. Right now, Luna will start the jungle, level 4. Right now on focus, and they're gonna lose the tower. They're playing with the catapult in the bottom lane. Spartan on a mission. Wants to steal the enemy XP rune.
So he's able to click it quicker. It's gonna be Spartan. So they get the 2 wisdom runes, and Spartan's out with the TP. Mission success.
Bog champions, they did get the 2 XP runes. Pretty big, especially when you have Phoenix and Treant Protector. These are very level-dependent heroes. At least good thing for them is that they dominated this bottom lane, so Phoenix is already level 5 without getting the XP rune. Would be almost level 6 if he picked it up.
See if they can make this move top. It's tricky. They have to kind of get good with the raw opening from Skylark.
Tiny doesn't even have for a full combo. Needs to use the bottle. Oh, Miracle just used Waveform in the top lane. Let's see if they have enough damage.
With the opening. Same time in the mid, Sumail will be able to dive the tower, get the kill. TPs are coming in to help Miracle, and Miracle is going to get the backup he needs. FBZ turns up with the primal split straight away, throws the rock the way of Astral. They'll run down the Grimstroke. Miracle is going to be perfectly fine. with the backup in, and in fact may just be able to claim himself a kill. Wait for him forward, he'll be the one to take out Astral.
Found a really nice spot for himself, goes into fog. Beastmaster cuts down the trees, and then he, because he's shifting, hits him with the adaptive strike, pushes him away. He doesn't get the roar off. Nothing's going right for JustBetter right now. This is a time where they were supposed to be strong during the first nighttime, where you're getting all this extra damage. Lunar Blessing becomes global, so having extra 15 right now is just that they are unable to get anything done. Tiny first rotation, doesn't get the kill.
And they've got eyes on focus down bottom. So just Kuro here right now without the split available from FBZ. Not a whole lot they can do about this, other than be happy that obviously FBZ just getting complete free farm, on track to get a very solid Radiance timing this game. Top farm right now.
It's all about delaying until they get their items. Radiance, they get one item on Morphling, and it seems like that's going to be a Lincoln Sphere for him. Going
Trying to make the jump now with Samael, swinging across towards this bottom line of jungle. As focus has been found, and he just doesn't quite have the backup. Spartan comes in with the cogs, but focus has already gone. Nothing to be done, and now they can turn a Spartan as well. Jump forward from Samael. The chains are there. It's going to be another one. Double kill for Samael on his Ember. 8-1. 3K lead here pre-10 minutes. Nigma Galaxy. They're looking solid today. There's no messing around from the boys, and this is already gearing up to be a tough game too for JustBetter.
The boys know this is their, potentially last series if they drop it, and lower bracket run. They're pretty familiar with that one. And I like that Samael is maxing out steering chains. He's not putting more points in Flame Guard, just having that one innate. So wants to be able to control, because they have no stun. Like they literally they don't have a stun on their team other than some boulder smash, the boulder from Panda and Supernova. But yeah, you need to heavily commit.
They're just going for the mid, diving in towards Thug. They're going to pop the split on FBZ. Thug needs help, but it's not going to come. There's nobody ready that's trying to assist him in this mid lane. It's dominating now, Samael.
They are falling apart. Big stacks in the triangle being made. Skylark needs to clear those off. Imagine if they killed off this tower or invaded enemy triangle and it would amplify damage, maxed out Sleight of Fist. They could have stolen some of that. We've seen in the previous game, GH taking 4 or 5 creeps with the Fisher, which gave him just enough gold to buy a Blink Dagger. Kuro in the bottom, soaking up some of the XP, level 5.5. Same level as Astral on this Grimstroke, who did get 2 XP runes for himself. Slightly too late. Triangle invasion.
And Samael's caught him. No chance for a TP out. Samael continuing to be the king of this game. No hiding from this Ember Spirit.
Only 53 CS on him, but we said that he needs to play a bit of a sacrificial game, needs to sacrifice some of his own CS to try to grab the kills, and so far it's been working out amazingly for Samael. Getting all the runes, it's also important that the team is playing around these runes, securing them. He had Arcane, he had Amplified Damage. Let's see what's going to be next for him. Yeah, you should know, because 6, 8, 10, 12, you should know what 14-minute rune is. Because it goes in like, if you're paying attention.
Spartan. He was intense that he got the rune, but he won't get out with his life. It's getting pretty painful, this one. Chains onto Astral. He will make
Blink
it.
Dagger on Tiny. Let's see if they can get something done with this one. They need to pair him up with the Grimstroke, 3-point, and Inkswall. Blink Toss should be able to grab them some kills, but these are some tanky heroes. 1300 HP on Phoenix, 1200 with Raindrop on Treant Protector, Samael. I don't think they have enough to kill them off immediately from 100 to 0. They might need a hookshot, which is not ready.
Just trying to hold them back here with the cogs. Keep his Tiny safe. Very difficult for them to try and pull a play together now. JustBetter with how far behind they've already fallen. They're going to give it another shot, though. They know they have to. They can't sit back. They didn't get FBZ. The silence on him. If they got enough burst, they haven't got anywhere close to. He's easily going to be able to remove the silence, and if he needs to put the split, he doesn't. They only take him down to half HP. And that was an attempt there from the four of them.
Drunken Brawler in magic resistance stance. He got brewed up, had 64% magic resistance, so dealt no damage whatsoever with Tiny.
And now he's ready to get a solo kill mid FPZ. Okay, Sumail will help out. Continue to add to his streak.
Out, yeah.
Easy kill secure, and he's ready for another one. Jumps over to the side. They've caught Spartan. If this continues, Lacoste, this one could be a pretty quick one.
It could be, and I now know what the KS means. It's not a kill steal, it is King Sumail. This guy is getting all the last hits on the heroes. Mage Slayer ready, Fairy's Trinket, as we said, maxing out those Searing Chains to have slightly more control since they're lacking stuns, and as long as this game goes late, they're going to steal the XP rune. That's the highlight so far from JustBetter, stealing 2 XP runes.
That's true, that's true. Actually, they got both, didn't they? They got the Ags. Aghanim's on Beastmaster. The drums are out.
Let's see if they can find something. So far, they did smoke 2 times, unable to catch anything. Spartan with the Ink Swell, looking for a hookshot play.
Just not quite finding it.
Yeah, problem right now is also you have 2 position 5 heroes. Pretty much. Grimstroke is not doing too hot. 2k net worth, 15 minutes into the game. They need to get something done out of this one. Hookshot.
Hey, maybe they get Sumail in.
Hogs.
They do. That's a big one. They get the Sumail kill. The question is, can they get out alive? Supernova's going to be there. They cannot kill it. They cannot focus the egg. They'll go for a roar, but the Overgrowth and Supernova combo is a success. As Nigma Galaxy, they'll find 3 of them. Astral's going to try for the TP out. They've got anything to stop it. They don't. They'll get away just in time before Miracle turns into Tiny and tries to use the Avalanche to stop him. They get Sumail, but it cost them the 3 heroes, and Miracle will throw out a friendly tip over towards him.
Yeah, that's his first death on Sumail. Involved in 11 out of 16 kills. They got a big streak, but lost quite a lot in the previous fight. Not a good trade for them, of course. Lost many heroes. They lost Observer Ward. Bounty Runes also picked up. FBZ ready to go. He's screwed up.
Goes straight in onto the 2 of them. Doug will be able to toss him away for now. But still, the Fire Spirits, the Vessel Charge getting thrown down onto him. It's Doug likely to be dead again. GH on the killing spree.
Way too much overtime damage. Spirit Vessel, Fire Spirit, Dying Light, Radiance. Spartan will get solo killed here by Sumail. There was some help in between. Skylark now needs to run.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Able to start tackling these tier 2s and stairs split as they are across the map. Nigma Galaxy with how strong they are.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Maybe even go for Skylark if he shows. He's going to follow them through the gate. No, he's not. He's going to quickly decide against that. Oh. Okay, Sumail. He's going to come through the gate. He's got the backup here of the Phoenix, but they've got the Roar and the Eclipse. They'll be able to blow GH up before he gets a chance to Supernova. Sumail jumps in with the Remnant. He'll still get Spartan.
Oh, Searing Chains. Just ready, but unable to get them off. FBZ, he's chasing.
Yeah, they'll get Skylark here. No way for the Beastmaster to play his way out of this, surrounded by the 3 of them. Nigma Galaxy continue to take these favorable trades, 2 for 1.
FBZ is on fire. He's completely popped off. They had a great laning stage, getting multiple kills. in the lane, and now he did transition that into Radiance. Boots of Travel did pick up the shard of his own, so Primal Split duration, and you can cancel it early. They're hunting them down. Map is getting smaller and smaller. JustBetter playing on a different side of the map, dodging these ganks, maybe getting a pick off here and there, but they've been shut down completely. Luna still not fight ready. Focus, Mask of Madness, Manta style, needs to try to run away. Smell is chasing.
Manta on cooldown for 7 more seconds as such. The Slight won't catch him. Back to pushing the tier 2s. They want to, keeping all the lanes pressured in. We'll see JustBetter have managed to make their way out on the top lane.
And in case you forgot, there is still Morphling in this game. Top net worth, haven't seen much from him. Level 15, Manta style about to be completed on top of Lincoln Sphere. So yeah, now it's his time to join these fights. And so far they've been playing pretty much 4v5. Miracle ready to jump in. Ready to soak up some of the damage, because he is super tanky.
It's very difficult to go on him. They've got the hook shot and the roar now. I say very difficult. Actually, they've got the combo to do it. They're able to line it up, take him down. Now, can they survive? Spartan, he can't. Skylark and Astral able to step away. If they just lose Spartan for that, they'll certainly take that trade. All things considered in the game so far. Taking down Miracle. It's pretty good. Okay, they lose. They do end up losing Skylark as well. So it makes it a little less of a sweeter deal.
I saw Phoenix behind him, that's why I thought that he's not going to be able to die. Maxed
I thought
out
he was going to
Sunray,
live.
Overgrowth as well, but he got silenced, he got controlled. And Focus on different side of the map continues to farm up. He is keeping up almost with the Morphling. Level 15 as well on him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Thinking about trying something mid.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Smell with his eyes on Focus top. They're going to be bringing the TPs over. FPC ready to help out. It's got the Eclipse focus, but Samel's more than happy to tank a fair bit of that. He'll try for the TP out, but the stun comes out from the Bruise Split. As a rock is thrown his way, and back over in the jungle, GH does get caught by Thug's setup. See the chase
Getting
is...
some kills, but every single time they get something done, they lose 1 or 2 extra. Hook shot, defensive one.
Bottom lane Skylark. I'm going to use the Roar to help himself escape. And we'll work out by the looks of it. Still has the TP. Back over in the mid though, Samael continues to chase down Thug. Catches him with the chains. He's going to go for the TP. If they got enough damage, they don't. So Thug will get out.
Everybody TPing out. Spartan, couple of seconds too late to steal the 3rd XP rune from Nigma Galaxy. And will pay with his life. So far, died 12 times in 21-minute game.
That's half the deaths, half the kills.
He's always been like that. He's always had way many deaths compared to, like, so many more deaths compared to other position 5 players. The Tormentor will die eventually. Tiny will get it. Grimstroke, of course, the one who picked it up on his own. As soon as you get the gold, the spell mechanic too strong on the Inkswell. Smail now tipping Miracle. Not sure what Miracle did there. Farming the jungle instead of going for the Roche, it seems.
There he goes, ready to join them.
Those 3 extra seconds that he needed to clear the camp. Smail saw it and saw the opportunity to tip him back.
Top lane. Focus, he has got backup coming in to help. Samael, with the hook shot, the damage to the Eclipse. Samael, oh, he's trying to jump out with the Remnant. He's got another Sleight of Fist. He's got another jump with the Remnant. The attack's going to follow him up, and Skylark's there. They'll get the kill. Bring in down Samael. Sure, the space was there for the rest of the team to get that Aegis. But yeah, if there was ever a time for Miracle to tip back Sumail, it probably would be around now. You know?
Yeah, but perfect timing, pretty much. Good execution. Cogs, very difficult to push him back if you have expanded armature, because you need to run back. I don't, especially with hookshot level 1, not enough stun duration to pull it off. 1.2 seconds, not enough. But yeah, good bait. Eclipse into hookshot. He soaked up most of that damage, and then Skylark did flank him from a different side.
So if they want to get this high ground push going, they've still got a sizable lead here, Nigma Galaxy. And what can JustBetter do to slow this down? 23 minutes in, fortification comes out.
Radiant's bottom tower. Dire's top tower is under attack.
They have the team fight combo, so now bringing in the mid lane. They are losing the tier 2 top, so just able to find something in return, but the tier 3's gone. Jump to the side, Spartan. Immediately taken out.
Unlucky 13. 13 deaths on Spartan. And they're continuing to push. Luna, he needs to come back if they want to take this fight. It's like they're just going to lose the barracks, lose a couple of heroes.
Skylark.
Axes
Ooh.
will snipe him.
Miracle indeed, using the axes against the Beastmaster. FBC does get caught in the fountain, but he's pretty tanky here. They get the soulbind out into the two of them, but they're healing up under the Sunray. They can easily step back. Just continue to keep JustBetter held in their fountain here. 24 minutes in. Nigma Galaxy, they take the bottom set of racks, and they're ready to keep going for more.
FBC will push out the mid lane. Get TP with bots. Oh, nice stun. Nice dodge. Didn't get the toss off immediately. Oh,
Radiant's middle tower
It's a lot of burst, but not quite enough. Thug.
the sustain
Back up.
is insane. He plants the Leech Seed tree. He continues to heal up. Sunray ready if they get the jump.
There's the smoke. They want to try and catch them by surprise, catch them from an angle they won't expect. But even if they do, getting these kills is not easy for JustBetter, as the tier 3 in the mid's gone. The barracks as well falling. They've got to try something. Thug is going to go for it. Gets in with a jump on the Miracle. Skylark's in on the backlines, trying to deal with the Phoenix, take him out of the fight. The follow-up hookshot is there, but the Supernova still comes out. They couldn't stop him from getting the egg off initially. They will be able to kill the egg, so they bring the egg down. But FBZ and Sumail, they've finished up the double for Miracle. They're taking out
That
the
might
4 of
just
them.
be
They're
it.
going to get the team wipe. Thug to fall as well. As there it is, GG is called. Nigma Galaxy. They take this game too, and with that, the series is theirs. 2-0. They will be moving on.
Yeah, pretty clean execution of the draft that they had. I think it was a